This is my prediction video for the David Haye versus Wladimir Klitschko fight. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Klitschko. He's all right. He is the champ, the real champ in the heavyweight division because he's pretty much cleaned out the division basically. I'm not a big fan of his style because it's so damn cautious. It's just jab, 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 right hand. Jab, 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 right hand. And then when the fighter gets in close, he holds him. And that's basically all he does. It's effective, but it's boring as hell to watch. And Lennox Lewis kind of has a similar style where he just throws a lot of jabs. And then he would come in with a right. But basically, that's all Klitschko's been doing, and it's been successful. He's won a lot of fights that way, but it'd be nice to see him mix it up a little bit. Throw some uppercuts, throw some overhand rights. Just mix it up a little bit. Oh, excuse me. I guess he fights like that because I guess he knows his chin is not that good, so he's not going to take a chance being too aggressive, which is smart, but like I said, it's just not. It makes for a below average fight. I can't remember the last time I've been really excited for a Klitschko fight. But now this David Haye, this guy's been talking a lot of smack. And I don't like guys that run their mouth like that. Because usually when they do, they never live up to the hype. And I got a feeling that he's just all talk. Now, he might prove me wrong. Maybe he will go in there and beat the crap out of Klitschko. I don't know. But, you know what? It's kind of hard to make a prediction on this fight because Klitschko doesn't have a good chin. He doesn't take a punch very good. But at the same time, Klitschko's going to have that height and reach advantage. And I'm not sure if David Haye is going to be able to overcome that. He says he will, but I don't know if he will. Because for some strange reason, a lot of fighters can't seem to get past Klitschko's jab for some reason. They try to bob and weave and they still just be eating that jab. The best way to fight Klitschko is you got to be aggressive. You got to apply pressure. You can't just be standing there bobbing and weaving. If you just bob and weave and don't move in close, then you're basically just a target for Klitschko. You got to get in close. You can't be afraid to take a punch. You may have to take one of his punches to get inside, to get off 2 or 3 of your punches, but that's the best way to fight him. Look at Corey Sanders. Corey Sanders, that guy didn't even really look like a fighter. He looked like he was kind of out of shape. But he beat the crap out of Klitschko and knocked him out in the second round. And the way he beat him was that he basically just jumped on Klitschko from the first round and never let up. That's the best way to fight him. You just got to jump on him. You got to put pressure on Klitschko. That's the only way you're going to beat him. If you're sitting there trying to out-jab Klitschko, or you're just sitting there from a distance trying to bob and weave, then you're basically just setting yourself up for a loss, because if you don't get in close, you're not going to be able to win against Klitschko. His reach is just too long, and he's tall. So like you say, you got to do whatever you got to do to get in close to beat Klitschko. Now, for my prediction, man, I really don't know who to go for because, like I said, Klitschko doesn't have a good chin. I don't know if David Haye has enough power to hurt Klitschko because he was a cruiserweight and he went up to heavyweight, so he might not have the kind of power that could hurt Klitschko, or at least not with one punch. But I could see David Haye hurting Klitschko if he lands a whole bunch of punches. You know, like if he punishes him throughout the fight. I could see him wearing Klitschko down. But man, I really don't know who to go for. I mean, I'm kind of split 50-50 on it, because I know Klitschko's he's going to be using that jab and he's going to be using that right hand, and he's very good at using his length, and he's good at holding people when they get in close. I don't know if David Haye's going to be able to overcome that, but at the same time, Klitschko has a glass jaw. You tap him on that chin a few times, it'll be good night. I'm just going to take a chance. I'm just going to say Klitschko's going to win by decision. I got a feeling David Haye's not going to be able to get in close enough to give Klitschko problems. So, yeah, I'm going to just go with Klitschko just because I've seen Klitschko fight a lot of times. I haven't really seen David Haye fight, so I don't really know what he's capable of. But I just hope this fight is exciting. I don't want another boring ass fight where it's just a jabbing contest. You know, I don't want to see that. I want to see a good fight. I want to see both guys fight their best. You know, put on a good show. You know, I mean, especially since there hasn't been a good heavyweight fight in a long time. I mean, when was the last time you can say you was really excited for a heavyweight fight? I know for me, it's been a long time. To me, some of the best heavyweight fights were like when Holyfield fought Riddick Bowe in the first two fights. Those were two of my favorite fights that were in the heavyweight division. You had two guys that went in there and they went to war and put on good fights. But like I said, I'm just hoping that this Klitschko fight is going to be exciting. And I'm just going to take a chance and go for Klitschko. I don't know enough about David Haye, so since he's too much of an unknown for me, I can't pick him in my prediction. So I'm going to have to go with Klitschko by decision. So tell me what you guys think, and I'll see you guys later.